Well, hello everyone. I know I didn't tell you I was coming live today, but I'm really just wanting to go ahead and video this. I want to try these color sheets out. I'm not sure how you say it, if it's Viviva or Viviva, but either way it means lively in Latin. The Vivi does, and I like it because it's close to my name. But this brand approached me, they emailed me and asked would I like to have some free samples. And of course, all artists like free samples. So I said yes. So I'm going to show you what they sent me. First, they sent me this gorgeous sketchbook. And it's the way that it's made. It will lay flat when you open it up so that you can paint. It lays completely flat. It has a pocket in the back, and you can take your color sheets and slip them back there. They also sent me this water pen. Y'all know I'm a fan of water pens or water brushes. So they also sent this nice water brush. I've already put water in it because I want to try it out today. And then once you get your brush in there, you can put your brush and your paint colors in there. Close it up. It has a nice little band, that little elastic band, and you have a travel art kit. So I thought that was really cool. I'm just going to show you some of the features of it first. So that is the beautiful, and this is 120-pound paper. My front page is getting dirty because I keep opening it up with dirty hands. But it's 120-pound hot-pressed watercolor paper. So it's a little lighter than I normally use. I normally use the 140-pound, but I'm still excited to try it out. So now that gets us to the paint colors. Now this is their normal set, and this set came with the brush. And these are actually, I believe, made out of dye, but they've thought of everything. You can put these colors belong to and put your name there. Gives you instructions, and it says the color sheets look different than their actual color on paper as the pigment is super saturated. Now these are supposed to last about the same length as a half pan of watercolor. So we'll see. That's because they're super saturated. They're really supposed to be very brilliant. I've seen other artists use these and I've been wanting to try them out, so I was really excited whenever they approached me and asked would I try out their product. Now they have a partition between each. It's a special water repellent coating so it won't stick to your wet colors, and this is what they're talking about. And that protects, like if you're using these colors with water, it protects it. Protects the, they don't smear into each other. They don't bleed each other. And it says they recommend that you let the colors dry before closing the color sheet. Well, of course. They're safe for use, but needless to say, don't ingest them. And always, as with any art supply, wash your hands after you use them. Now they've got the colors, the names of the colors, and this is the actual paint. I do, again, think it's made more out of dye than pigments, but I'm not 100% sure about that. So I am going to get a little bit of this. Let me wet it. Ooh. I'm going to get a little bit of this, and they have swatch areas right here with the name, so you can go ahead and swatch it, which I think is brilliant. And then I'm going to, now look, this says deep pink, but you see that does not look like pink. So let's go in there and pick up some. And ooh, look at that. That's almost a red. That is so gorgeous. So you can swatch the colors right on the booklet. And there are 16 colors in each booklet. You can buy replacement booklets. Look at this. I want to show you this violet. See this violet? Look how it looks gold. But look at the color that it actually is. That's the red left over from my brush. But this is the actual violet. This is the actual color. Isn't that gorgeous and so rich? So and look, this says Persian blue, and it looks like it's a bronze color. Let me rinse out my brush and try it. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that's beautiful. These colors are really beautiful. So, and this is slate black, magenta, there's all kinds of colors. Then when you get to the back, it even tells you how you can order more color sheets if you need them. And it has this little piece, and you stick this on here. And this is where you mix your colors when you're traveling, to use it as a traveling kit. So you'll just peel this back, and it has the instructions on where, and the exact outline where you want to stick this on this back. Oh shoot, I got it crooked. Well, that's fine though. And then you have your own little place to mix your colors. Let me go get some of those colors so you can mix your colors right on this handy little palette that they've included. And let me pick up another color that I've already, what was that one? Let me go to the pink. And then just mix, so you can mix your colors, so it has its own little palette. So it's pretty travel friendly. And then before you close it up, you'll just want to, I'm going to dry this off with a paper towel, and I'm going to dab it off because I got entirely too much water on my pink up here. So I'm just going to dab that off so that there. Now see, this is the protectant to keep it from leaking these little pages. It's really cool. It's a really neat setup. And these are different colors. Now this is their spring set. They have different sets. You'll have to go on their website and check it out. Now again, they're not paying me for this. They just sent the product, and I'm giving it an honest review. So I just wanted y'all to know that. It's just an honest review of a product, but it was gifted to me. So the next thing I'm going to do with these, I'm just going to take this to the side. I'm going to show you how to swatch them. Anytime you get new watercolors and you want to try them out, you'll want to swatch them. So I've got 32 colors, so I made 32 squares. And then in each square, I drew a black line with a permanent magic marker that won't bleed. I'm going to go with this brush, I think. And then what you can do is just to swatch them. What I want to do is I want to go right over that line. You can even add some water to see how it goes. These are really, really, really vibrant. And then once it dries, I'm going to see how it... This is very saturated pigment. I love this. These are really bright. So that's very transparent. And of course, I'm going to write the name up at the top of each one. And later on, once it dries, I'm going to use the brush and try to see if I can lift it. And I'm going to just swatch each one of these. I'm going to show you how it looks after I get my swatch done, but I'm not going to make you watch me swatch all of them. So again, these are really neat. I'm excited about trying them, and I will probably be collaborating with this company sometime in the future. So we'll see. So I have swatched all of the colors. All of them are beautifully transparent. You can see that permanent black line clearly through all of them, even the slate black. If they are staining though, I'm having a hard time. You can see where I've tried to lift is slightly lifted. So I would say that most of them are staining, which makes sense if they are dye based rather than pigment based, or they're dye based. Now these metallic, the metallic light green, the metallic baby pink, metallic red, the camera's not picking it up, but when the light hits it in a certain way, it has a nice little metallic shimmer, mostly where the pigment is concentrated. Now as the water has diluted it, that shimmer goes away, but right where the pigment is really concentrated, and I can't pick it up on my camera, but it has this beautiful metallic shimmer to it. But all of these colors are just gorgeous colors. So I'm going to just cut this apart now. These are going to be my swatches, and then I'll probably work on just doing some color mixes on a color mixing chart to see how they mix together. But the colors as standalone, they are just gorgeous, vivid, bright colors. One thing I would say is they don't, when you add water and try to blend them out, they don't blend out as evenly as pigmented watercolors, as your normal tube or pan watercolors. But I still think it gives a beautiful gradation. This would be great for illustrations. I think this would be really good for beginners. Anybody that wants to just paint on the go and fill up a sketchbook. So far the main drawbacks that I found is they are very staining. So you'll have to be careful with that. They won't lift as easily. And they don't blend at some, now not all of them, like this one blended out beautifully, this one blended out beautifully, some of them do blend out beautifully. It just depends on the pigment, so you'll have to experiment with that. But again, these are the Viva colors. This is the spring set here. That's the spring set that's in this booklet, and this is just the regular super vivid transparent colors. This is the main one. So that is the basic one, and this is the spring set. So basic. So if you ordered a basic booklet of these are the colors you would get, which is a really good variety of colors, and these are the colors you would get if you ordered the spring booklet, these here, which are also just really beautiful, very spring-like. Okay, so there you have it.